DA got that dope.
The land of Wales is an incredible country in the southwest of England. This territory is filled with tradition, folklore, and political and sporting culture. I invite you to discover with us the different facets of the country through a small journey in the city of Cardiff. On the program, we will see the place of sport in the bosom of the country, the myth and folklore of the country through a multiple monument and Welsh people. Welsh is a constructive nation of UK politics. In 1284, King Edward I conquered Wales, but is in 1535 that Wales adopted the laws in Wales Act, and in 1542 incorporated the legal system of the UK. Once the second time of the 19th and early 20th century, the idea of the distinct Welsh identity appears. Wales became officially bilingual. In 1955, Cardiff was officially designated capital of Wales. In 1998, the National Assembly for Wales is created. Between 2006 and 2011, more power is given to the Welsh Parliament. It is now possible to create laws without asking the British government. Laurent therefore went to meet a member of the Parliament.
Do you speak Welsh?
Yes, I speak Welsh.
If you yes, when did you learn it?
I learnt Welsh as an adult when I was 32. But when I was in school, I wasn't allowed to learn Welsh. So as an adult, I decided to learn my own language.
Okay. Do you think it's important to protect the Welsh language and why?
Yeah, absolutely. The Welsh language it's of huge value, of huge economic value, also massive cultural value. So when you learn your own language, you learn about your own country. It's very important.
Do you think Welsh people have an accent when they speak English?
Oh yeah. Different accents all over, like all accents in every language.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is specific about the Welsh accent?
There isn't. I speak with a Cardiff accent.
Okay.
If you go 10 miles that way, the accent is completely different. If you go to North Wales, it's totally different again. So it's very diverse. So there are very many accents.
It's important for your job to speak Welsh?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Do you think Wales need to protect its language? Okay. Do you think it should be compulsory to learn Welsh at school?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I think everyone has the right to learn their own language. Do you learn French in France?
Yes.
So learn Welsh in Wales.
Okay. Thank you very much for the interview.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sport has been rooted in the history of Wales for over a century. Today, the most popular sport in Wales is rugby. It is an essential part of Welsh identity. The culture of sports came in the 19th century with the development of rugby in school around the cult of manlyhood. The first team is created in 1853 by Reverend Roland Williams, but the rugby team club is created for the working class. The first national team's story is in 1880, who will then train the creation of the Wales rugby 1 year later. The 1990 years is the century of Welsh identity. For Welsh, rugby is a part of the DNA of Welsh. Sport it allows anyone to integrate easily into the Welsh pupil. Let's see what the PSR by say.
Do you like rugby and why?
Right. Rugby is our sort of soul and the life of the country. And it's always been that way. We support rugby very, very much.
Okay. And why can we say that rugby is in the DNA of Welsh people?
I suppose we're a small country and we're successful with rugby.
Okay.
And it gives you oil.
Okay. Are there other sports as developed as rugby in Wales?
Football has never been our strong point, so rugby is probably, we've done fairly well for a small country in the Olympics, but weightlifting and things like that. No, rugby.
Do you support the Welsh sport team?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
If the Welsh team was evicted from the championship, who do you support English team?
No.
No? No? And why?
Irish. I suppose the history goes back a long time
Okay.
between England and Wales prior to rugby.
Okay.
And, so it would probably be one of the other Celtic countries, Ireland or Scotland.
Okay. What sport does best represent Welsh value for you?
Sport?
Yeah.
I suppose it's going to be rugby.
Rugby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Good luck.
Have a good day.
City of Twitter, Castle of Cardiff, many monuments are filled with the history and myth. Wales is known for their different myth and folklore. Fairy, giant, mermaid, various characters are at the base of the story. However, the most famous stories are the ones that revolve around the devil, such as the legend of the Lake Bala, Lady of the Lynn, e Fanfash. The most famous are the Devil Bridge, King Arthur and Merlin, and the famous Red Dragon story. The Welsh flag emblem. How know better the Welsh myth and folklore than the Welsh? Jessica therefore interviews them.
Is Wales a country that loves its history?
Yes.
How does heritage contribute to your Welsh identity?
Sorry? Well, because it's our identity, isn't it? Our history is us.
Yes.
Okay. What is the meaning of the colors of the Welsh flag?
Green for the earth, white for the sky, and I think red for blood.
Do you know what are the national symbols of Wales?
A daffodil, a leek.
Okay. Can you name other Welsh symbols?
Love spoons, lots of other things. Depends what you want to know.
Okay. Can you tell me about one event in Welsh history that seems important to you?
Yes. Barack Obama come into Cardiff Castle.
Okay. How important are castles in Welsh history?
There are more castles in Wales per head of population than anywhere else in this country. So they're very important in medieval times for defence.
Okay, last question. What are the stereotypes people have about Welsh people?
That we all live in caves.
Okay, thank you.
People think we all live in caves.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. That was it.